Всем привет, дорогие друзья, на канале Пападжа. С вами Гюрза, и мы сегодня будем проходить замечательную, просто великолепную игру Max Payne 3. Давно у нас не было кровавых шутеров на канале. Все симуляторы и симуляторы, но сегодня вот решили вернуться к истокам, так сказать, к мясным шутерам. Мы начинаем новую игру. Конечно, советую проходить ее на уровне сложно. Такие игры надо проходить на уровне сложно. А тут начинается вступление.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Сейчас я попробую чат еще вывести быстро. А то что-то как-то чат у меня не видно было. Сумасшедшая игра на самом деле. Если до сих пор никто не проходил, кто ее, точнее, не проходил, то очень советую ее пройти. Вроде звук идет. Вот он, постаревший уже. Максим Пэйновский.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct.
18+ в игре, конечно, сразу.
I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Сан-Пауло a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
How's the cocktail?
it's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money.
Очень атмосферно, конечно, сделано все.
Hey, listen, man. We better
И
look
это
lively.
2012 год. Сейчас игры не дотягивают
Just got cowboys running security
к
downstairs.
детализованности, так
Something
сказать.
rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of
Это просто
humanity.
не тянуло
The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or
Ты игру
body
тоже
bags,
прошли все.
depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
It's very funny,
Конечно,
Max.
анимация лиц не везде
Oh,
супер,
excuse
но
me.
все равно на уровне пока что. На уровне PlayStation 4, точно.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things
В
turned
общем,
real
нажирался
ugly.
опять наш Макс.
Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Вот они. Щита. Португальский язык. Так, ну все, пошла жара. Жара у меня в комнате. Пасус.
Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
All right, look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl.
Да где ж обучение-то? Обычно здесь обучение в этот момент происходит. Ну где, выходи. Че, высунется, нет? Самое крутое, что в этой игре есть, это, конечно же, стрельба. Так, этот готов.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Да, все так клево сделано.
I didn't need a translator to know what these were.
Так, здесь какие-нибудь улики интересные есть?
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off it.
Ладно, пойдем сюда.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Мясо. Это было красиво, конечно.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you?
В общем, игры от Rockstar не славятся озвучкой. И правильно.
Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Стату суб контроля, да. Так можно португальский учить.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where is he?
Тут окружить могут в любой момент, конечно. Просто жесть. Так, что здесь есть? Ну-ка. Ой. Козлина.
Once Bronco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving.
Так, что мне по патронам? В общем, почему здесь стоит играть на сложном уровне? Потому что на легком уровне драйв полностью пропадает от игры. Именно тяжелые перестрелки. Карабин возьмем. Надо все смотреть, то что здесь есть. Какая-то берета была. Еще берета.
I had to move quick, or Bronco's next charitable donation would be to the worms. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive. Almost as much as I did.
Нет, он меня сейчас убьет. Нет. Черт. Это было жесть. Я тут ошибся, конечно. Здесь нельзя так нагло действовать. Надо оружие перекладывать.
They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan.
Кстати, я без ранений прошел. Здесь, по-моему, где-то улики были.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
В глаз левый, жесть. Бора.
Rodrigo!
Проверить чаточку. Да что такое, отвлекся? Неужели придется опять?
Rodrigo!
Брутально.
Max!
Лучше в голову стрелять лишний раз.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. It's all right.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ничего, такую толпу уделал этот наш герой.
Fuck.
Действительно,
Did
факт.
good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
Команда Собра.
Yes.
Сомбра.
So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff. Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
А ничего, что у меня пробита спина и грудь. Он еще ходит.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Опять бухать.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Пора бы и поспать. Но музыка, конечно, клево сделана. Что-то похоже на Вангелиса. Глава 2. Полный отстой.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max.
Развлекается
I don't know what
золотая
I would do
молодежь
without my
бразильская. Вот так.
sister. Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde.
Так, ну что, пошла жара.
I love this place. Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso. Marcelo,
Какой музон качает.
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo. Marcelo. I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother. Well, call him up, homie. I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia? Oh, yeah, I know Anna.
Да, для 2012 года это, конечно, прорыв был. Джон Вик, вот он, Джон Вик настоящий.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio! Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were going to be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here after fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do about it?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand.
Я 5000 миль от дома на снегу не слышу музыку, которую надо не переношу.
You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit, people. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Вечеринка закончилась. Еловцы пришли. Запрещенная в России организация. Ну, Бразилия, наверное. Теперь всем лежать.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
Револьвер ваншотит. Кто тетку, интересно, застрелил? Я или кто-то еще?
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Да, скорострельности-то не хватает. Так. Джон Вик. Джон Вик.
There had to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
Одна аптечка всего лишь. Да что? Как я его пропустил, а? Не видно нифига.
I didn't know what they were, but this was a nightclub, and I'd never been a picky eater. Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Надо было берету оставить все-таки. Вот он. Слушай, тут и есть действительно этот момент такой, что надо с ними сближаться. Звука иллюзии все-таки. Патронов очень много.
Hey, Сан-Пауло's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out there. They went that way to the lounge.
Come here. Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
Надо стрелять на подавление тут. Ничего, такой автомат. Покрошил, здорово. Что еще? О, птичка. Что ж он живучий-то такой? Еще один, что ли? Это было эпично.
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch. There was another delay I didn't need. This wasn't looking good. I'd almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them two for the price of one. Much as I'd like to indulge in self-reflection, this wasn't the time.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling.
Я такого не помню.
Some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break. It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion
Вот
sense
бонусы
didn't leave a whole
собираем.
lot of room for imagination, let alone food.
Потихонечку.
The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Deus do céu! Todos na zona de cobertura!
Че, у них было только револьверчики?
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
С 2 револьверов. 38-го калибра.
Para com isso, porra!
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party.
Такие
These guys
гориллы.
had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Agora vai ter volta, caralho! Peneira a
Не вижу, не
cabeça
вижу.
desse cuzão! Tô fazendo minha parte!
А с 2 револьверов-то круче стрелять. Какой-то Red Dead Redemption прям.
Toma bala!
Ништяк вообще, конечно. Смачно. Смачная игра просто.
This wasn't the
Португальская
time to be
песня.
second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Так, надо все собрать сначала. Мне замедления-то не осталось. Ничего здесь, в общем-то, не было. О, аптечка.
I couldn't remember the last time I'd done drugs in a nightclub. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good
В общем,
ones,
если
I
Клинта Иствуда
decided to go
смешать
with it.
с Джоном Уиком, получится Макс Пэйн.
What a view. I guess my time in Сан-Пауло wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Ну ничего себе прыжочек.
Pelo amor de Deus! All I said!
Come on!
Довольно-таки сложная миссия.
Jesus, Max! I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, hola! Look, there they are! Come on, quick, get after them!
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on, get the rifle back there.
Такая винтовочка. Да, только в голову садить тут, конечно, это сложность.
Hey, hold on. Bring it around.
Move, you're gonna lose her!
Shoot him down! Shoot him down!
Такая толпа этих козлов.
Now! Gotta be kidding me.
Нет, 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 нет.
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Stay on!
Don't worry, I see her. How you doing back there, buddy?
Fantastic! I love this job more every day!
He's got a hold of her. Doing something, man.
Move, you're gonna lose her!
Последний момент попал.
Gotta get around this thing.
How is this getting around it? I meu Deus! Oh, look, there she is there!
Похавать.
Give me a break.
Я не вижу, где он. Надо перезаряжаться почаще.
Gonna kill her, Max.
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there!
Right. I'm headed to the helipad. Shit.
Нет, нет, нет. Ты точно идиот. Вот это дичь. Вот это дичь была просто. Кстати, аптечек-то очень мало.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they
У
did.
меня аптечек не осталось. Так, что мне с оружием? Этих ребят здесь, значит, УЗИ, да? Пока автомат возьмем. Вроде 200 патронов. Должно хватить. Так.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O serrano vai cortar nosso saco se... E aí, mano?
Бронированные.
Atire naquele merda! Foi atingido! Ele acertou!
Кровища такая хлещет. Кстати, вон с револьвера документы. еще один. Ну, с дробовика-то ты вдруг оттуда не попадешь. Все, на подавление всех. Заперто. Дробашек. Кто там? О, тут реализм. С одной пули в голову убиваю. Ничего себе, он мне присадил. Как-то здоровья-то не совсем мало. Зря, конечно, я помповик достал. Ну, зато вблизи он, конечно, жестко их разваливает. Так вот, лучше автомат будет. Это было очень
The
опасно.
odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being... It was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact.
Так, ну это мы осмотрели.
I had already wasted enough time. If I had any hope of saving her, I had to move now.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
No!
What the hell are you doing? Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
общем, опять забухал.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo.
Но они же
It's
в
not
Южной
like I don't
Америке,
have the
как
money
бы.
to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
Да,
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
целый прямо сюжет этот
We can take the money
детективчик.
to them.
Вообще, конечно, первый Макс Пейн был очень жесткой игрой в плане сюжета. Ну и третий тоже не подкачал. Больше, конечно, на классический боевик похоже. Такой голливудский, типа крепкого орешка.
Bota essa arma no chão.
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora.
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada estúpido. Me mostre o dinheiro.
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa.
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range.
Как надо валить.
They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Christ!
Ничего себе, бразильские приключения.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Keep going. You got this.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Так они деньги-то украли, я что-то не понял. Пропустил этот момент.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Still would be back there, brother.
Как все антуражно сделано, а? Это не халява вообще, ни разу.
Hold on. Wait here a second. Oh, not a problem. Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa? Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job.
Вовремя он решил поиграть в футбол-то.
Dumb sport.
Галатианс.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
Клоп или клад.
You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder.
ЛПР.
Is it bad?
Could be a
Нет,
lot
все в
worse.
порядке. Подумаешь, руки
Here.
прострелили насквозь.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell you
Все
think
из-за
that
денег,
was?
короче.
Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Сан-Пауло, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great.
В общем, задача
So what now,
убить
Einstein?
всех.
Well, I guess we get these Commando
Стиле
Sombra their
Джона
money
Уика.
and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Все, вот они приехали.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia.
Caralho.
Foi vacilada, cara. Nós precisamos
Caralho,
sair daqui.
entendeu?
Vamos vazar, vamos, vamos. Onde é a saída?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra. Se concentra, caralho.
Вот это жесть была. Я аж сам офигел. Ему так пуля прилетела. Так, бужишка мы возьмем.
The people of Sao Paulo lived and died this game. That day more than most.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Так, ну-ка, еще может быть где-то обезболивающие лежат. Так. Что здесь?
Mr. Victor Bronco. For all his friends in high places, he had just as many enemies.
Привет, Адил. Слушай, ну, суть вот этого стрима, да, показать, что эта игра, она нисколько не устарела, на самом деле. Она опередила свое время, и, в принципе, если бы она сейчас вышла, ну, может быть, немножко получше бы графику они сделали. В принципе, она была бы сейчас топ. Потому что игра тогда была просто, мне кажется, по достоинству не оценена людьми. Тогда, во-первых, у всех компы не тянули. В 2012 году она жестко лаговала. И вот кого не спрашивал, как-то все играли на низких настройках. И что-то как-то вот... Как-то вот было так. А так это, ну, это лучшая объективная игра. Ну, в смысле, сингл.
Our $3 million man had locked the doors behind him.
Let's see if this thing works.
Тут стрельба реализована. Как ни в одной игре сделано. Именно вот эта вот механика прицеливания. По сути, на эту игру можно какой угодно шутер сделать. Я имею в виду, на этот движок или на вот эту механику. Можно того же Джона Уика, да, игру сделать. Там, крепкого орешка. Вот этот вот как бы геймплей с использованием замедленного времени. Причем это в меру используется, не просто так. Все эти Приседы, перекаты. Ну, я, кстати, перекаты редко использую. Но надо их использовать, по идее. Плюс здесь, конечно, все по-настоящему. Эти все. Так. Затвор ходит. Пистолет.
Heads up, here comes friends.
Я ошибся я сейчас. На тяжелом уровне сложности они, конечно, с ног сбивают. И это прикольно. Иногда, кстати, по-моему, вроде в голову стреляешь, а оно... Оно не залетает. Точнее, залетает, но не всегда.
It suddenly hit me that this bloodbath was probably being recorded in HD. The Galatians would be making more than the sports pages tomorrow morning.
Wasting time, man.
Так, береты оставим. Береты оставим, наверное.
Come on, let's move.
Son of a bitch.
Okay?
About the same as
Я аж
before.
сам офигел.
Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
What was that in here?
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Сейчас, подожди одну минутку, я чат выведу, а то у меня как-то ОБС. Вот, сейчас увижу чат. Да, братан, соглашусь, игра для 2019, чтобы поиграть, но по идее игру сделают получше, с лучшей графикой, но она не передает всю атмосферу первой и второй части. Но вот, кстати говоря, мне кажется, что вторая часть самая неудачная из этих всех. Не знаю, я вот когда проходил, мне какое-то вот оно... Желание ее проходить второй раз не возникло. А вот первая часть, да. Первая часть это, конечно, сильно, очень сильная игра. Именно по сюжету, что там такой сюжет, вот эти вот бандиты, Нью-Йорк, да, такая атмосфера. Здесь как бы, конечно, уже такой больше коммерция. Ну, как, в принципе, это логично. Они под крепкий орешек сделали больше уже. Отражены какие-то уже... Надо было просто продолжение придумать, и вот и сделали уже. Ничего себе, полиция.
They seem nice enough.
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so.
Ну, это не похоже. Ну да, это GTA, конечно. С нормальной стрельбой.
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
И здесь ведь именно вот уровень сложности. Здесь именно игра, она... Не сказать, что она простая. Это чего было вообще? Я ж сам офигел, это было. Уровень брутальности просто зашкаливающий сейчас был. Капец. Так, мне надо подлечиться. А, автомат. Автомат, вот это хорош. Они тут в сортире мужика застрелили.
Just what my 10 different online
Здесь
doctors ordered.
фишка в том, что когда на таком уровне сложности проходишь, потяжелее который, здесь нужно все обыскивать. Имеет смысл каждая аптечка, каждый ствол. И этим игра подкупает, конечно. Подожди, check this out.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this flak jacket. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
Wait. I might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Ой, меня здесь, кстати, убивали много-много раз.
Esse puto favelado serrano precisa aprender que não está acima das regras. A polícia não faz nada, os políticos não fazem nada. O que eles estão...
Passo! Look out!
Откуда? Вот эти вот ребята сверху на подавление, конечно, стреляют. Очень жестко. Ну, я думаю, тут как бы я тут соглашусь. Я просто вспоминаю впечатления какие-то, которые у меня в мозгу остались от первой, второй, третьей части. Почему-то запомнилась первая часть и... Ну да, они там любовь такую задеяли. Конечно, самая крутая первая часть. Это 100%.
The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded. A real drunk eats when he's not.
I'd save some of those bullets if I was you.
Здесь стрельба
It was
шикарная.
time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Ну, первая часть, да, там... Первая часть там вообще просто сумасшедшая, с крыши снос.
Está com medo?
Мясо.
That guy was getting annoying.
How the hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Have a better chance if we split up.
Первая часть
Know what
там
we're doing.
Yeah, right.
мрачная такая, нуарная атмосфера.
Don't speak too soon, brother.
Здесь больше такой боевик, вот как-то они сделали акцент на...
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Ну, вот классические вот эти все голливудские темы, типа крепкого орешка.
Stay here, cover me. I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Так говорю, Джон Уик смешан с Клинтом Иствудом. Этот автомат классный, конечно. Они не убили. А я лежал ведь. Так, надо куда-то прятаться. Да что такое? Сейчас надо назад отпрыгнуть. Я не вижу, они видят меня. Вот этих лежачек, ползучих гадов меня тоже добивают. Граната! Выжил. Тут все простреливается, капец. Надо уходить. Надо уходить. Вот сюда, вот за железячку. Сейчас мы тут. Сейчас мы тут их отсюда. Конечно. Вот тут, кстати, нужно было револьвер, наверное, брать. Да что такое? Как они меня сквозь эту хрень видят, а? Сейчас мы попробуем. Надо где-то бетонное укрытие найти. Сквозь эту фигню не убивает. Нет, гранаты нету. Там вот такая толпень скопилась. Вон сверху еще какой-то сволочь. Я тут в открытой... Но он меня сейчас тут прострелит. Мясо. Так, надо 2 или 2. Гранату кинул. Слушай, ну тут вот это вот сложный момент. Что же делать? Быстро позицию не сменить. Вот проблема в чем. На подавление надо просто. Кого-нибудь прострелить. Эй, что это с ним? Давай, обходи. Неужели отбился? Одну минуту. Подключим читы. Че, еще желающие там остались, интересно? Слушай, на меня сейчас один выстрел и все. Дробаш. Да. Капец. О, долгожданные аптечки. Ну ладно. Теперь можно и умирать.
All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma
Там сны,
alpinista
по-моему,
social aí casada
переключены.
com algum cara rico.
Mesma história de sempre.
Ele tá aqui!
Exactly what it sounds like! Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara rico.
Mesmo.
Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara. Ele tá aqui!
Cobertura! Cobre aqui! Cobre aqui! Vai, maluco!
Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara rico.
Mesma história de sempre.
Exactly what it sounds like!
Vai se fuder! Cobertura agora! Tô te cobrindo, vai! Caralho! Filha assim! Ai, filha da puta, surpresa!
was time to get out of this Hall of Fame before somebody added my face to the wall.
What are you doing, Max?
I don't know. Looking for something that ain't here, I guess. Claudio, their golden boy. He'd sure picked the wrong party on the wrong night. Although if the past week was anything to go by, it was safe to assume any party with the Broncos in attendance was the wrong one to be at.
Давай, Адил. А у меня что-то микрофон отключился последний, я что-то 5 минут говорю. В общем, я рассказывал очень долгую историю про Макс
I
Пэйна.
hear you.
Давай, спасибо. У меня микрофон был отключен, черт. А я там такую историю рассказал смачную. Про то, какой Макс Пэйн такой был, капец. Ну, случайно выключил микрофон. Эх. Ладно, пошел дальше тогда рубить. А Дигла пока здесь нет. Дигл потом будет.
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Where you headed?
I'm going up. I don't know. Guessing nowhere nice.
Any sign of the money?
Nope. Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right. I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
Да, час от часу не легче. Куда я стреляю? Мясо. Привет, Владимир. Игра мясная, конечно.
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
I don't even... Must be still in this section.
Спасибо, Владимир.
What's happening, Passos?
There's a whole gang ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro. I'm making a run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
Сейчас надо выцелить, конечно, тут этого козлодоида.
I'm going back in, bro. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
А, неужели сейчас снайпером работают? Жесть. Кто по нему стреляет? В шею попал. Ужас вообще. Ужас. А кто по нему стреляет?
Try to find some cover.
Перезарядиться. Ну, снайперка-то с одного выстрела убивает, конечно.
Damn, it's locked. I'm gonna try the other side.
Can I catch a fucking break here?
Не вижу, где они. А вот они. Тут я что, целый расчет, что ли? Роту целую, по-моему, перестрелял.
Ну что, бля да пута, огонь!
В жбан в самую.
That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up.
I'm clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen to me, you head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan.
Bit late for a plan, pal.
God damn it!
Max?
Shit. Now I got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Так, ну что, поехали дальше. Сумасшедшая стрельба продолжается. Да, тут напряжение, конечно, в кадре. Все возрастает и возрастает.
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
What's going on there?
I think the guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Right-wing guns for hire, ex-cops, military, I don't know. But they can handle weapons.
What's going on now?
Guy's pleading for his life. He's saying that Fabiana is being held at the docks of the Chete River. Jesus, they've shot him.
Очень веселая наркомания.
There goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig. I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers.
Так, ну небольшой кофе-брейк сделаем, потому что тут у меня очень жарко в комнате. Сейчас немного надо передохнуть. Уже 1:30 такого рубила было. Никуда не расходимся. Ну что, дорогие друзья, продолжаем. Мега мясо. Что там у нас? Где там снайпер-то? Вот.
There was only one way up there.
Ладно, с двумя беретами будем ходить.
Okay, I'm going up.
Лучше две
Believe
берета,
me,
чем
I ain't
лучше.
gonna drag this out.
Эх, замедление-то закончилось.
We'd half destroyed Сан-Пауло's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up. But things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them. This is a bad idea.
Капец. Да, надо было его замочить. Ну и таким же брутальным способом. Мясо. Какой Джон Вик? Джон Вик это просто смешно смотрится. По зрелищности раза в 3 круче. Все, полетели пить.
Ah, deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
Это что за монстр был?
Yeah, fantastic. Another good day's work. Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure, trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar, drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5 years, depending on how you looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. But I wasn't doing a very good job at it.
Oh, it's the women! I need to get laid, put the music up!
These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line them up, line them up, line them up.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's go.
Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man.
Yeah, old man.
It's a nice echo. Your gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit.
Yeah, where's the little old lady?
Or how you got involved with killers.
Oh.
I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear. Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey, don't disrespect my family. You ain't got the right.
Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony.
I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived them of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You
say you're sorry.
Has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
now, look
sorry,
away from me.
you
Look away
fucking
from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever. I will blow your brains all over this counter, every fucking where.
Come on, Tony, calm
down. Don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well. Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the gun down, son.
Who the fuck is this?
Put the gun down now.
Hey.
Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here before you get shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on, fuck off.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah? Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever. Max fucking Payne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great.
Бар, конечно, клёво
Travel, see
сделан.
the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know? Proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos? It's been nice catching up.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right. 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
О,
You faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spicks who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick, asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
немножко
Girl
легкий
sure had
расизм.
balls. I had to give her that.
Oh, shit!
I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Dick Guido douchebags, I hope you all die!
Keep your head down! Hey, wife!
Капец.
Jersey don't change.
Готов. Fucking bastards. Ничего, такую рубиловку устроили здесь. Так, надо все пару уже собрать. Вон аптечки.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
Два кольта
Big bar
911.
at the front door. Of course, we were trapped in here. The only way out was through the back, exactly where they wanted us. The bar held a lot of memories for me. most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
Вот это сверху у него ружье было, по-моему. Офигеть.
Keep your head down!
Just like the trumpets!
Shoot till you stop!
Надо быстро, наверное, сходить.
The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
Come on! Shit!
Фармаколог.
Come on, Max!
Look out, no!
Face.
Cover me, you idiot!
I'd like to see you handle that thing so.
You're alone on that one. I'm still hoping I won't remember this tomorrow.
Офигеть. Но он меня убил. Я не успел ему ответить. Да, непростой эпизод.
Sounds like half of New Jersey is in here. Hey, don't worry. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
If there ain't a light, it ain't a tunnel. It's a hole.
Grave most light.
Да что такое? Пропустил опять выстрел. Как же их тут замочить надо?
But there ain't much left of... Shit!
We got the joint locked down!
Jesus Christ!
Hey, come on, guys!
Move up! I got you!
Hey, don't worry. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
If there ain't a light, it ain't a tunnel. It's a hole.
A grave most light.
Брат 2 такой.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
The only way my first meeting with Passos could have gone any worse was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else. I should have realized partnerships start as they mean to go on.
Пасос.
Stopped. I told you to stop. We're fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not fine. Oh.
Да капец тут. Горячо-то как.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes.
Так, наверное, лучше берету взять. А, тут ее и нет. Тут и нет береты.
They ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir. He could have been setting me up for a fall, but something told me to stay put and trust him.
Okay, everybody out! It's right there!
Да что такое? Да, с дробовиком только в упор надо стрелять.
And there he was, back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
Да зачем я его пристрелил, этого пасоса?
Okay, everybody out! Hey,
And there he was, back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
up here! You're gonna die!
Жестко. Ты в порядке?
I live right around the corner. Let's go this way.
Let's go, man.
The bar was right around the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Тут хоть таблеточки мы сейчас возьмем.
It's a nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Такая дырень просто.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
You were the best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. All right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work.
Я уже не коп.
This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway.
Это что, местный депутат?
I want every fucking corner covered.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
Who's that?
Anthony DeMarco, he's the father of the kid I just shot.
Антони Демарко, отец парнишки.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Hey! You killed my boy! You killed my only son!
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in? It always found me, no matter where I hid.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Fucking fuck! Ah, you fucking shitface!
Fucking.
This old guy, my days of playing dress up were over. I wasn't some gallant knight. I didn't need a shield.
Так, патроны.
I guess I thought if I was going to be shot in the face in here, it would probably be me pulling the trigger.
Так, этих мы замочили. Так, тут, наверное, надо... Просто пропустить это.
Hey, you're fucking dead!
Такой дядя!
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene! Come to me, you sinners, you evil men. You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire!
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that. But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. The apartment made me wish I'd got to know him better. It made for interesting reading. If I'd been given a few more years looking into the bottom of a glass, I might have been on the same page. Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right.
Тут у него гранат-то нет.
Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy, episode 203. We join our hero on a date at the arcade with Bicycle Helmet Girl.
Yeah, we're not on a date.
We join our hero on a top secret training mission.
That's more like it.
When, in the blink of an eye, the trickster Sassy appears and grabs Bicycle Helmet Girl.
Что только не придумают, конечно.
I'll save you. Bases loaded. Here's the wind-up.
Наверное, за это какие-нибудь ачивки дают.
Then suddenly, the trickster Sassy presents his latest evil trick, a devilish aging ray.
Oh no, Triple B! Don't get unnaturally old before your time. Don't worry, Bicycle Helmet Girl. I'll never get old.
Oh, drat! I got old.
Hit a grand slam and save me, Triple B.
Oh, gee willikers!
How will our hero hit a home run when he can't even run the bases anymore? What will he do next? Find out in the next episode of The Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Hippos get hungry in the...
Ну, тут мультики смотрел этот психопат-то. Нет. Ружье возьмем в коридорах все-таки.
Out. Scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Дай! Капец. Значит, сверху, да, они потом пошли. Да.
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again. Target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause. Coming into Newark Airport. Get right on the Pulaski, pal. Don't look down.
Че, опять прыгать?
All right, guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, want to hear some motivation? Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Kind of
Up there!
Up where?
Up there!
What you bitching?
Ну, ребята, держитесь.
Damn it!
You need some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
Мне нужна помощь 5 минут назад.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
There were wrecks all around. And not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you crossed the road to avoid.
У них этот автомат клевый. Серьезный парень.
And they're always one step ahead. They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. I'm getting sick of these people.
Всех замочили. Калашников. Ну что, калаш берем.
Fancy seeing you here.
Мясо. О.
We gotta wade down to the street.
Наконец-то птичку нашел.
You settling in here? Come on, let's go.
Hidden away for a rainy day.
Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck?
How many more they got? I need help. Watch out, homie! I wish we could go back and kill that asshole twice.
Что происходит?
I want to be the one to kill him. You want a camel coat, bro? I'm fine with the leather. There's plenty here. Going begging. This don't show the blood so much.
Золотое
Must have
оружие.
forgotten about those.
How's this look? Okay?
Hold it. I can use some Come on! Hold it! Hold it right there! We ain't got far to go! Put down some food! Don't worry, I'll keep him busy, bro! Ah, you're gonna be...
Да он бы с калаша сдох бы сразу. Ах ты! Сволочь, не заметил его. Сколько их там было, непонятно. Готово.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Очаровательное местечко.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
Want a job yet, Max?
So here we were, miles up the Tiete River, looking for what we did
Так,
not
неужели
know.
сейчас на катере стреляться?
Listening?
Крачапретто.
Max. So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Crachapret.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana, she was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone.
Бастас.
Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know, there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there.
Подойдем бесшумно. Сейчас знаю, как бесшумно будет. Сейчас всех просто завалим. Так, бесшумно. Куда идти-то туда?
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
Из три птички это, в принципе, неплохо.
A bullet will sometimes work as well as a key.
Понятно, что здесь надо в замочек стрелять.
I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
Bad situation, короче.
Eu sempre fico a parte de mim. Já te falei pra tu parar de reclamar fazer o trabalho, mano.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Бежать. Пестик с глушителем. Так как фонарик-то интересно использовать. Ага, фонарик Б.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along. I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Oh, nossa cigarro aí. Eu não tenho. Tem sim, cara. Para de mentira.
Vai se fuder, cara!
Vai tomar no meio do cu.
Eu vou te meter bala, hein?
Vá se fuder, porra. Oi, Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Не очень удачно прыгнул.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
О, револьверчик. Револьверчик. Револьвер-то здоровенный такой. Типа кольта.
The room I'd seen was somewhere up ahead. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Я ему в жбан попал. Жесть. Да, здоровья-то мне маловато. Да, калаш-то сносит, ребята. С той стороны. Ой. Эх, не успел увернуться. Так круто все начиналось. Револьвер, конечно, жесткий. Так, нужен калаш. Куда не знает где я. Он уж улетел. А, капец. Ну, револьвер неплох. Очень неплох. Калаш тоже, конечно. Ништяк. Но шотганом лучше вообще не пользоваться.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Такая пальба. Так.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça,
Обезболивающее.
dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Interfectum. Interfectum é um analgésico forte.
Обезболивающее.
Here we go again. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Понять бы, где враги.
Cala a boca, ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho! Sua burguesinha safada! Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça!
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, não quero inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra, mano.
Как они тут смачно.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, não quero inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, vai morrer, de chumbo! Vai morrer! Mira ali! O banqueiro com a vai te matar! Porra! Esperando, seu arrombado!
Да. Всех порешал. В жесткой форме.
It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched.
Улики. Обезболивающие давайте. А вон он.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. Serrano had taken Fabiana through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it. Coke in the air wasn't doing anything to sharpen my thinking. Was there a switch in that room?
Так, а что же делать-то? Непонятно. Может, где-то рычаг есть? А вот он. Да.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Они тут, ребята, конечно, хорошо отреспаунились. Че, всех убил? Так, надо у них собрать все. О! Файнфал. Две обезболивающих, ништяк.
These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout.
Такой кокаин лежит, ну-ка.
Serrano was reading his reviews. Vain chump. The newspaper was plastered with the news of the first kidnapping attempt. That gangway would get me through.
Золотое оружие какое-то. Через второй этаж только получается. У них гранаты. Мясо. Ой, ё.
I hadn't seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Так, мы патрончики-то соберем.
I had to keep on going across the docks.
Обычно здесь уже кто-то будет сейчас. О, Desert Eagle.
I prefer to mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion I'd make an exception.
Два из трех, золотой пулемет 30.
I had to find a way to close the sluice gate so I could get across. They had to be out there. I needed to trigger the walkway.
Так, ну-ка.
There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Я утонул, вот черт. А нет, не утонул. Ничего там. Где он? Сволочь, как же я его не увидел. Ну, тут нужно что-то не файнфал, конечно. Точнее, файнфал нужно наоборот. Какое-то укрытие, что ли. коллиматором-то, конечно, жесть. Без шансов. Да! Сложный уровень. Вообще жесть. Что же тут делать? Так, надо, наверное, все покороче тут. Не попасть, конечно. Много вас, ребята, слишком. Патронов мало уже. Да, игра становится сложнее и сложнее с каждым убитым противником. Так, мы двигаемся дальше чуть. Да что такое? Опять пропустил одного. Башку-то. Четыре патрона. Ну вообще капец. Удачно. Повезло сейчас. патрон нужен срочно. Все эти дурацкие автоматики. О, наконец-то. Так, здесь мы не пойдем. Осторожно действуем. Капец. Еле отбился. Такие горы трупов просто. Нереальные. Сложный уровень. Классика жанра.
Max? Max? You all right? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip.
Мясо было, конечно.
I was an overconfident jumper going into the jungle alone.
О, еще здесь, блядь,
shit, more company.
Star, he's alive?
How much longer? I don't know.
Hang in there, baby. You can do it. Back to the side of the boat.
Keep cool.
Jump behind us, Passos.
You see it?
Look out! Down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it?
Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it.
Злодей этот.
Keep after them.
Он еще сейчас будет гренки кидать.
That boat is blocking us from the one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's.
We ain't gonna be floating much longer.
I guess we're gonna be swimming.
We're in great shape.
Все. Провалено. У меня же есть slow motion, я им не пользуюсь.
Shit!
There's another boat in the damn way. I can't get a shot.
Hey!
Keep after them.
boat's gonna sink, dude! Push it! We need to get past that decoy boat!
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down!
That doesn't look so good.
I think she's flooded, bro. I gotta try and get her back up.
Just come on, let's go, brother.
Столько газа.
Over there, man, over there.
On. You're making progress. I can't concentrate.
Да тут целую армию, как Рэмбо, развалил напрочь. Ничего себе тут толпень.
I think she'll go if you give us a second.
Он чинит лодку класса. Ничего. Это Рэмбо какой-то просто. Рэмбо первая кровь. Отдыхает. С таких пулеметов. Еще машины. Нас слишком много, ребята. Ничего себе его перевернуло. Я, наверное, человек 60-80 только что.
I'm sure they missed us.
Они могут жахнуть.
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Там катеру капец. Где я не вижу. Мясо. Полнейшее мясо. Еще катер. Это называется игра антистресс, короче. Я не вижу его. Так тень.
Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
Об этом нужно сообщить министерству по туризму. Ну да, конечно же.
The place was crawling. How many guys they got? How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire.
Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian?
Move up on them!
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in!
Come on, just give me a second.
This is screwed. We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Get me next to them! Give it some throttle!
Gonna hit the pier!
Чудеса на миража. Да зачем я ее-то пристрелил, эту бабу? Она смешалась там. Да, опять.
Passos!
Try it, man. Shit.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you and interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não? Ah.
You fucking fucking pair of clowns.
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot.
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Сан-Пауло right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when father died.
Father had a heart attack.
Жесткая жесть сейчас продолжится.
Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing for sure. But now this is different. This is the end for me.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, um policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another band cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk now, both of you.
Капец.
Vai lá, começa a rezar!
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Ну, на этом, наверное, мы заканчиваем этот стрим. Часть первая. А дальше уже разберемся с этими ублюдками в офисе в следующей серии. Так что всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи. Мы будем продолжать эту мега замечательную игру. А я пошел.